Sorry, I farted.
Hey everyone, how you guys doing tonight? Today, where you're from this beautiful world. Welcome to another Beer and Cheese Tuesday, where we pair a cheese with a beer, and hopefully it goes well. I got my guest here today. That would be Bumpy, Mr. Bumpy. Cheers, Bumpy.
And now I got a tickly nose.
Oh no!
Oh no! I'll be right back. I'm gonna sneeze.
All right. Yeah, so we'll let Bumpy show up his beer and cheese when he gets back, and I'm gonna keep eating my pizza. Oh, so good. As long as the ants don't come, we're good. It's a warm day here in Oregon. Wow, almost 70 degrees. Wow. We got 4,000 people watching. Awesome. Cheers, guys. Cheers, everyone. Vicious mosquito. Oh, yeah. Right. I'm going to have to do the same. Not sneeze, but blow my nose.
All right. Well, I'll try to get through showing
right.
stuff anyways.
Let me bring you up. Get Bumpy up here. Do a little show and tell first. Here we go. All right.
It always seems to happen anytime. Like everything's fine, and then I go to do something like a beer review, and my nose decides it wants to act up. So the cheese I'm bringing is a goat cheese. It's a blueberry vanilla goat cheese, creamy and sweet, from Homestead Meadows Goat Milk Creamery. It's made in Wisconsin. All right, here we go. So I'll get that open eventually here, and brought a plate and a spoon to eat that with. Since it's a blueberry vanilla goat cheese, usually sours can go well with goat cheeses. So from Stone Face Brew Company out of Newington, New Hampshire, to this Berliner Weiss with blueberry. Comes at 3.7 ABV.
Cool.
Let's go ahead and crack that open and give it a pour. All right. So it is a nice looking Berliner Weiss beer.
Yeah.
It's a wheat ale, soured wheat ale. Kind of a soda-like head to it. White, but picking up some of the coloration of the body of the beer too, which has this kind of, I don't know. It's like the center. If you bite into a blueberry, anyways, they're not blue all throughout. They got this kind of clear kind of coloration to them. But yeah, it's got a little bit of that hint of like a blueberry coloration of mashing blueberries and with all the skin kind of mixing in a little bit and stuff. So I'm not even sure what color to call that. It's not really orange, but
Cranberry or something, or
pinkish orange kind of hue to it. But yeah, we'll mix up these cheese and the beer here when we get back around. Cheers.
all right. Cool, man. Cheers. Cheers, Bumpy.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Aaron, just gotta have a beer and cheese. If you have those, I can let you up. No problem. All right. So I found a big old 19.2 stovepipe old Rasputin. Cheers, Dickie. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, so got the old Rasputin from North Coast, 9%. Let's go ahead and open it up. In this glass, I guess. Went to a different place this time and found some different stuff. They're about a half hour south of me is where I was working today, so I figured I'd check them out. I was looking for singles, and they didn't really have anything too interesting, but they had this, and this is a good beer. And I hope it'll go good with the cheese I got. Nice cocoa tan head. Nice looking Russian Imperial Stout. So, yeah. Smells as good as it always does. I like the I like the aged one, the bourbon, the barrel aged one. It's pretty good. And then I'm gonna do that with a it's called they just call it a flagship Beecher's handmade. It says handmade, not handmade. Okay, they misspelled that. Paid $7.18 for this little block. So it's handmade cheese aged 15 months. They don't really say any more than that. So I have no idea what kind of cheese it is. So we'll go ahead and cut this open. I'll do it or cut it up while Bumpy's doing his. So right on. We'll bring Bumpy back up. Here we go. Cheers.
All right. Cheers. Let's go ahead and start with the beer first, just because I know that this cheese is probably going to be a little bit more sticky on the palate, and don't want to ruin that palate just yet. So the head's already started to die down a little bit on this Berliner Weiss. Some aromas, the best I can anyway, since I started sneezing. My nose is going to be all messed up. It does have a sweet kind of blueberry smell to it. Do get a hint of it could be like a sourness. It's almost like a pancake before it's cooked. So like a batter with blueberry mix in it. It also kind of smells a little bit like a blueberry seltzer. With like a blueberry syrup or something. So yeah, let's take our first sip. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Very light body. Fizzy. It's fizzy. Minute, but many carbonation bubbles. Extremely drying. Definitely tart. So getting the some of the wheat flavor, and then definitely hits with that like lower pH level, the acidity, tart, sourness. Really hits. It's got a bit of a bite to it. blueberry, because of the tartness and all that from the Berliner Weiss, it doesn't come off sweet. Like in the nose, I could smell kind of a sweetness, or it smelled like it was going to be sweeter. But it definitely it has a more tart approach with the blueberry. I'd say the blueberry is not overpowering in this beer at all. It's just kind of a light touch to just a standard Berliner Weiss. So just that real sour or tart wheat type note. All right, let's go ahead and spoon out some of this goat cheese, blueberry vanilla goat cheese. I opened it up.
Yum.
It's got that kind of sour smell to it a little bit. Picking up on the vanilla and the blueberry, it smells like a kind of soured like blueberry muffin.
Yeah.
I might as well just take some, just in case anybody else wants to eat it, so I'm not continuously putting the spoon that I just ate off of back into the package with the cheese. I'll just spoon out some chunks of this. Come on. It's not like gooey. It's kind of crumbly coming out of this package. I can't get the bottom. Just trying to get that. Whatever. I don't know. We got enough. That's kind of what happened on the plate here. It's like it looks like dried ice cream or something almost. All right, here we go. Cheese.
Right.
So once it starts mixing with saliva, it breaks down a bit. It was creamy, coats the palate. You know, a little bit of that kind of sour, funky goat cheese flavor, but vanilla is right there, kind of sweeten things up. And then you have little bits of blueberries. Really hard to get that off the spoon, and it's just like stuck to the spoon now. It's nice. I would say like the flavors, it's a little bit kind of like I said with the aromas, almost that like soured blueberry muffin, but it kind of eats a little bit like a cheesecake type flavor. So let's go ahead and eat some more of this cheese and then drink some of that beer.
Chabeers.
Chabeers. Yeah, kind of you really notice the tartness with having the sweetness on the palate from the cheese, and then the tartness really gives you a bite, but then it kind of really blends nicely. You start getting that, you get that tartness of the Berliner Weiss going, and then you get that nice kind of vanilla sweet muffiny or cream cheese, not cream cheese, cheesecake type of a flavor that kind of comes through, but you still have some of the real tartness from the Berliner Weiss. The blueberries are just all over the palate. You're getting both the kind of the blueberries that are in the cheese, so you have a little bit more of a tiny bit of a sweeter end with that, still have some of the blueberry skin, and then you also getting some of the tartness off of the blueberry, however they put the blueberries in there. I'm not sure if they rested it on blueberries or if it was blended in somehow, like a puree, but however they did it. Anyways, let's go ahead and drink beer, and then I'll just get a good chunk of cheese here. Toss in. Jesus. So basically, you drink the beer, you get in the beer, you put the cheese in, and then the cheese just takes over. The beer is gone. So that kind of drying finish that this beer has just gets coated with the creamy sweetness of this cheese. So I'd say if you wanted more of a kind of a mix and a match and interesting things to happen, eat the cheese first, drink the beer. But I mean, either way, I mean, both of these products are good. So either way, you can't go wrong.
Cool. All right, man. Well, cheers, Bumpy. Thank you.
Yeah. I made it through that without sneezing, so that was good.
Yeah, good job. All right. I'll bring myself up. Cheers to the chat. Cheers, guys. All right, so yeah, I love goat cheese and sours. I don't know, it's so good. I like those fruited puree ones too with the goat. It's really good. But all right, so just to show everyone again, this is a flagship Beecher's handmade cheese, aged 15 months. That's it cut up. Oh my God, it's bright. Come in Alex's room. But we're gonna do the beer first. So you saw it. The head is still good. The nice retention in the head. It's holding ground there at about a half a fingerish. It's got some good carbonation. Say medium fast carbonation. Hey, Angie, cheers. Dark chocolate looking. I'd say more of a chocolate, not a black. It's got more of a brown. Actually, I have to call this probably more of a jet black, because there is nothing at the bottom showing any kind of light. Usually you get like a little at the reservoir at the bottom. This doesn't really have a reservoir, but no, I'm seeing it's kind of got like almost like a reddish hue to it. At the top, you can kind of get it, but for the most part, an opaque jet black beer. Russian Imperial Stout, 9% on the nose.
Noses.
Hardcore, like raisin, almost like a raisin berry, raspberry raisin or something. Or let's just stick with raisin. Big raisin bite. Bit of chocolate there, dark chocolate. Bit of more of a cocoa, or I'd say more of a dark chocolate rather than like cacao nibs or whatever. But it's got a little bit of it's got a nice little caramel ring to it, which is bringing out some of that raisin. A little coffee, a little dark coffee in there. Very fruity, nice fruity esters. Very nice, actually. Not really, like I said before in the past, not a super raisin guy in beer. I like raisins. I don't know about beer. I just don't like it in beer. It almost has like a whiskey-like thing to it. There's like a slight little hint of vanilla. I wouldn't say like woody, I guess, but it like not like barrel aged or anything, but just it kind of smells like there's like a little bourbon in there or something, or some whiskey. Very malty though, very malty, kind of sweet like feel to it in the nose. All right, I'm done smelling. Let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers.
fairly soft mouthfeel. Body is, I'd say, almost full, but I will still call it medium, a high medium. Very smooth, very delicate and creamy. It's got a creaminess to it. And the raisin isn't popping as much as it does in the nose. It's more of an espresso chocolate kind of mix. You do get a little bit of the, you get a slight little, what's the word I'm looking for? Like acridity or acrid kind of, yeah, like kind of a, like an, not ashy or anything, but just kind of like acidic bite from the roasted malts. You don't even get any alcohol whatsoever in this. It's super smooth. Nothing warming. It's got a big chocolate, like a dark chocolate or a semi-sweet chocolate, should I say. Yeah, kind of a semi-sweet chocolate burst right on the top of my palate. And then on the bottom, I'm getting more of that roastier, darker chocolates, roasted espresso-y beans. And then in the finish, and then it kind of goes, front kind of like brings you that sweet, the back gives you that dry, bitter, acrid thing. But no alcohol, surprisingly enough, for a double. I mean, it's very nice. This is it's good to revisit beers, and this is really good. So, all right, yeah, this is great. This is a great beer. Wow. And it's a good thing it doesn't have a whole lot of raisin. There is some caramelish, like bready kind of things coming through as well. It's very just like a full biscuity, actually, kind of a biscuit. Yeah, it's nice. It's good. All right, so the cheese. Oh God, I ate that fucking pizza too fast. I'm gonna eat the whole fucking pie, man. Yeah, as Bumpy would say. So let's look at it first. It's just cracks and breaks. So it's one of those. 15 months, so a year and a quarter. On the nose, it's a white cheese. I don't know what kind of cheese this is. I have no idea. It's very light on the aromatics. It's not very like salty. It's not really even like, it smells like cheese, but it's I don't know what kind. It just doesn't really like, it doesn't throw itself out at you, kind of like if you were eating like a what's some of the lighter tasting cheeses,
like Monterey Jack.
Yeah, like Monterey Jack, or yeah, even Swiss has a little more bite than this on the nose. I mean, it's there. It's just not. I'm sure I'm gonna get a better taste on this, but okay. It's a real hard, firm cheese too. It's very hard, firm, crackly, flaky. All right, kind of buttery and oily.
Jesus.
It's pretty salty, actually. Didn't really smell salty. It kind of tastes like, almost like a Gruyere or a Gouda or something, maybe. It could be a cheddar. Actually, I think it is a cheddar. A white cheddar. It kind of tastes, no, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's hard to tell. It's very creamy. It's got flavor crystals. Man, I think this is a cheddar. I think it's a white cheddar. It's salty. It's great. I mean, the salty nut level is really nice. I like the salt in cheese, in some cheeses, especially like a cheddar, a Gruyere, or a Gouda. It does have a slight nuttiness to it, and there's a big kind of cow milky kind of thing going on. Just very milky, creamy. Salty though is the nice thing, and the salt crystals. It's very good. Yeah, I'm digging this. All right, let's have cheese before beer. Let's see how this works out. Cheese, cheers. Right away, a crunch crystal. They could have done more to the cheese to add flavor or something. I don't know. There's something weird about it, but it's good though. Still salty, nutty. Mm. Hmm. Um, that actually mixes pretty well. The chocolates, all the roast, the sweetness of the beer, let's say, um, kind of rubs through the cheese real nice. That salt really helps bring out a little more sweetness in the beer. Um, yeah, that's really good. It's not bad. It washed away a lot of the beer washed away a lot of the salt, but it's still kind of there's a little bit of residual of salt there still. It's nice. Um, that nuttiness comes out more in the cheese from the beer. The beer kind of brings out more with the cheese. It brings out a little more raisin and caramels. A little sweetness is coming through. That's really good. The cheese kind of sticks around in the mouth, the back of the throat, down my kind of right there, right before it goes down the waterfall. Um, yeah, it's real nice. Wow, that's good. Pretty good. Pretty good. This would be really good with a Westie, I think. The more and more I'm thinking about this, the more I'm thinking it's got to be like what are those? What's that cheese that has like they have different ones and it starts with an S or something, and they're like a private selection one, and they're like real hard. I think it's a Gruyere, man. I think it is. I don't know, but I keep trying to figure it out. But all right, so we're gonna go ahead and do beer before cheese.
But Jesus.
That's the caramel, the chocolate, the espresso, the sweetness, the raisin sticks, and then all of a sudden you start chewing on the cheese, and all you taste is the cheese. Kind of like Bumpy's. Yeah, it just doesn't really go well that way. It doesn't bring anything out of the cheese. The cheese just kind of like takes over, um, which isn't bad. It's not a bad tasting cheese, but I wish it would marry a little better that way. But it married pretty good on the cheese before beer. So yeah, I'm kind of liking that. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Um, hey, what's up, Bill? Cheers, brother. Right, we're gonna bring Bumpy back up if he's ready, and get our last thoughts. And here we go. Cheers. All right.
All right. Just guzzling down this Berliner Weiss. It's kind of messing with my throat a little bit.
Uh-oh.
All the acidity of it. But yeah, a really good pairing, I would say. The cheese from was it Homestead Meadows, blueberry vanilla goat cheese. This is an excellent goat cheese.
Mm.
Very good cheese, especially if you're looking for something a little bit on the sweeter side. And nice cheese to have. Good to if you're gonna do like a different, like almost like a charcuterie board type thing, it'd be a good cheese to have because it's different from the other cheeses that you might have on the same board. The beer, the Berliner Weiss from Stoneface Brewing, blueberries. It's decent. I've had better Berliner Weiss style beers. Even blueberry. I've had a blueberry version from another brewery, but I don't even know if the other brewery is still open. I haven't seen anything from them in a while. I know that they moved and they may not even still be open, but that was kind of what they were known for, was making sour type beers, traditional style with gozes and Berliner Weiss and lambics and all that stuff. But yeah, I haven't seen white birch around for a while. So I would say white birch is blueberry Berliner Weiss definitely is better than this one from Stoneface, but it's still a nice Berliner Weiss. I'd land this one in the kind of like mid range to top end, very good for Berliner Weiss.
Awesome.
And then the pairing was it was a no brainer. So it's kind of what you would just do. It just works. So it definitely worked very well.
All right, man.
It's good having the sweeter sour out of the cheese, and then this one just being more in the tartar sour. So
yeah. That's kind of a sweet cheese too, right? It's got that.
Yeah, they got the vanilla added to it. I think that's kind of really what bumps up the sweet factor of it. So yeah,
right on. Okay, man. Thanks, Bumpy. Appreciate it, man. All right, cheers. Yeah. All right. It'll be a short one today. We try to push for more people to come up, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so the beer is just a phenomenal beer. Everyone knows this one. Most people have had it that are serious beer drinkers, like myself and Bumpy here, and I'm sure some of you in the chat. But yeah, Old Rasputin, man. Like I was saying, the barrel aged one's pretty damn good. But this one, the original is really nice. It really packs a punch with raisin and the aromas, and then just really gives you that chocolate espresso you kind of feel in the taste. No alcohol, good body, good mouthfeel. Just a winner for me all around. I definitely give this an excellent score. Probably like a 90, 93, 90, 94 or so. Upper end excellent for sure. It's a go-to, and I'll buy it again and again and again. Wife likes it as well, so that's a good thing, right? Good bonus. The cheese is really nice. It's different. It tastes kind of like more of a craftier cheese, something that someone made at their house and sold it to the store. You know, maybe they live down the street. Hey, you want to buy some of my cheese? It kind of has that like craftier kind of wholesomeness to it. I didn't really know. I still don't know what kind of cheese it is, but I can guess all over the place. But nice crystals, crystal bite, nice sugar, salty crystals. That age is definitely there, and it has kind of a slight funky kind of bite to it, but with this really nice cow milky, cheesy, whole milk kind of salty, and the not super salty, but salty enough to where I'm like, yeah, that's what I like. So I would give this cheese like a 92 out of 100 for sure. It's definitely very good. And the mixture, better cheese before beer for sure. The other way, just the cheese smothers the beer. But the saltiness of the cheese really brought out a lot of sweetness, brought out the raisin, the caramels. It's still no alcohol in the beer too, which is really cool. But the cheese really worked well with it. I'd like to try this cheese with like an IPA or a pale ale or something hoppy. It'd be very nice. I wouldn't even mind trying this with a saison or something like that, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, I'd say the pairing is just it's a good pairing. I'd probably give it like a 90. No, I'll stick with a 90. It's still very good. So. No bueno. God, I haven't seen you forever. Cheers. All right. Hell yeah. Cheerios to everyone watching and joining up in the chat. Hell yeah. All right. Cheers. Well, that's all I have to say. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. We'll just go ahead and stay here and do some shout outs. How's that sound? Shout your channel out and some other people if you want.
Yeah.
Same old thing.
Well, I'll go ahead and shout out FLX Beer Reviews. Got this nice hat from them and a glass as well. I didn't post the video yet, but I did do a real quick unboxing, not knowing exactly what was going to be in the box. So, yeah, check out FLX Beer Reviews. They do beer reviews. You got Dan and Mike. And good fun videos that they put out. It's not always just dry and about the beer. There's usually silliness going on, and they get off topic on a lot of things. So you never know what you're gonna get when you watch each show, but they will at least let you know about what beer they are reviewing at that time. So you get a little bit of everything. It's not dry. It's good funny stuff mostly. On my channel, I got my dry ass beer reviews. I got 3 of those. They go out Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Got my frozen pizza reviews go out on Tuesdays. All videos drop at except for today again, 11 a.m. Eastern. Today was kind of funny because it was like 11 o'clock rolled around. So I checked my YouTube and I'm like, my video didn't drop.
Oh no!
Like, I scheduled for the wrong time. Turns out that I never actually uploaded it. I thought that I uploaded it. I had edited it and then just never uploaded it. So it was a little bit late today. So yeah, but normally I'm shooting for 11 a.m. Eastern.
Oops.
Other than that, you know, find me live on a lot of other people's live shows, not my own. So look forward to a few of Bear Man's lives each week. This being one of them, the Beer and Cheese Tuesdays. He's got his other live coming out tomorrow with the All Spun Out.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah.
Cool.
Last week of the month, yeah.
Yeah, last week. Announce a winner. Cool, man.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, Bumpy. Right. Yeah. Bumpy said it. Lives. And yeah. So the one tomorrow is at 3:00 my time, 6:00 Eastern, 4:00 and no, I won't go that far. Okay, I was gonna say Arizona. I think it is. I don't know if they have daylight savings time. I have no idea. But yeah. So I'll shout out a couple people first. Last beer, man, Josh. He showed me something where they were digging in a trash can, and he mentioned it last night. And there was all this beer. I think it was in the back of a bottle shop trash can. I don't know if they were old dates or what, but there was a bunch of beer in there, and the guys were taking it because it was in the trash, and it was really cool. They're like, "Damn, man, this is like." His wife or girlfriend was like, "Man, this is like heaven, man. Hell yeah, this beer." but last beer, man. Last thing he did was Magnifying Brewing, an Imperial Stout, and then we were just we were on his. What he was saying, well, he did the St. Patty's Day shenanigans. I think he usually does just lives, yeah, just lives. But yeah, check out Last Beer, Mr. Josh, 210 subscribers. The dude needs way more subscribers. Let's get that to him. Subscribe to him for sure. Ridgeopolis, we all mentioned him a lot. I'm gonna mention him, and I'm gonna get a little more descriptive of his thing. I'll tell you what he's got. He's got 318 subscribers, 1,000 videos. He definitely needs more subscribers, but he is hitting it real with a bunch of videos. Recently had an unboxing, and then his last beer was Metamorphosis Batch 2 Test Brewing. Get a nose, one of his get a nose on her ones. He's done Fidens recently, and he does different things. So go check him out. Give him some love. Yeah. Hey, Paul, what's up? Cheers, man. Yeah, as far as my stuff, it's just brewing. I'm taking a break this Thursday. Thank God, I need one. Been brewing every week, it seems. So, but the next thing I'll be brewing is just one for my own self, is a West Coast IPA. I'm still kind of building the recipe. I did do a live really late at night the other night on Sunday. So I didn't expect anyone to see that, but I will mention it now. It's there. I was building the Westy recipe, and I'm gonna go with some different hops. So a lot of different thoughts on it, and just getting ideas from other people as far as hops go, and stuff like that. Been listening to a lot of podcasts on the process of a Westy to kind of see how if I can pull off the perfect Westy. You know, I want to see. I just keep listening to stuff, keep trying to figure out stuff, and hopefully we can get something good here. I like the modern, but I like a little bit of that old school touch. So it's kind of cool. You get a little fruity with a little bitter. But yeah, it's brewing for me mainly. It's what I do now. I used to do a lot of reviews. I do some occasionally, and I do still throw up a bunch of weird zany ass fucking shorts when I'm all fucked up, or when I'm brewing, or whatever the hell the case is. But yeah, just look out for weird shit and look at it. If you don't mind, hit that like button and comment for sure. So we got a lot of really cool people in the community. Bumpy being one of them. Actually, he's over here. I got it on the opposite screen. Yeah, just a really good family of community family, let's call it, or something like that. Very good people that we all hang out with. So another person I'll mention is Tanner. He's getting into his all grain as well with East Coast LQ Reviews. Just brewed his last one, and definitely a learning lesson, a learning curve. You know, let's put it. So I know he's going to do better next time, and I am just fingers crossed, and I hope he does well with this. I hope he continues to brew, and love the guy very much, and platonically, of course. But yeah, so cheers. All right. Aaron, yeah, it's a little late now. We're going to end this, but thank you guys for watching in the chat. Give Bumpy one of my caps, but I don't wear them.
Well, that's why you give out a cap, right? Because you're not wearing it.
All right. Well, thank you, Bumpy. I'm gonna say thank you to you, man, for being here all the time. You're always here. Appreciate it. And just thanks for always being here with me. And I do ask for more people to come up with beer and cheese in the beginning of the show. Let me know. You can get a hold of me through YouTube, through Facebook, through Instagram, whatever you got to do. And we can set up a link for you. You can come on in and have a beer and cheese. But yeah, thanks, Bumpy. And cheers. You guys have a good. Oh, what did he say? Let's see. Beerman and probably I owe Tanner some money for it. Actually, I gave him a link to the actual process of the claw hammer today. So there you go. I will eventually get him a recipe because I feel really bad. So yeah. Anyway, cheers. You guys have a good night day wherever you're from in this beautiful world. But not after one more sip, please, if you got it.
I do.
Cool. We definitely love beer. Here we go.
The Cryptic Project. Cheers.
All right. Cheers. I got to cut my mustache. All right.
Yeah.
Cheers. We out. All right.